Good evening, everyone. I'm Markissa Lewis, and I'm going to be talking to you today about a very highly publicized topic. One that you've probably been hearing around the entertainment industry and in the blogs and stuff. We're going to get right to it. I'm going to let you decide. Is Beyonce really a queen? Now I'm going to refer to my Pictionary throughout this demonstration, and I also have one going around the class so that you guys will be able to see in the back more of what I'm referring to up here. But if you need to move closer in, it's not that many people in here, so move closer up and we'll refer to this Pictionary throughout this introductory of Queen Bee. Beyonce was born in Texas. Her father, Matthew Knowles, mother, Tina Knowles, and she has a younger sister who is also a singer and actress, Solange. Now, at a very young age, Beyonce began to show talent, especially in the singing department. It was noted that she was discovered by one of her dance teachers in elementary school, who was just going about his day, humming a melody. And Beyonce concluded the melody and started to hit all these high-pitched vocals. That's when he knew and realized that she was a star. After that, someone else saw that this was a star in the making, and they put her in a group of girls, and they began to go on different outings to different talent shows around the community and the schools. They also were able to go to Star Search, which was one of the biggest talent shows of that time in the 1990s. Unfortunately, they lost, but again, noted this was a star in the making. Now, Beyonce's dad quit his job as a Xerox manager to manage the group Destiny's Child. Right now, we're going to concentrate only on these three members of the group, which are Kelly, Michelle, and Beyonce, because the group had several female ups and downs, so they subtracted and added females throughout the term of this group. Like I said, it was managed by Matthew Knowles, and this group went ahead and sold almost 60 million records and albums, noted to be one of the best girl groups of all times. Beyonce, at this time, I would say, is when she developed the Queen Bee image, which would be the alpha female that centers herself in the middle of followers and dominates them. This was Beyonce in Destiny's Child. Now, Beyonce figured out she was successful in a group, but what is a queen to do? Hey, let's see how I stand on my own, she said. And she launched her solo album in 2002, Dangerously in Love, which won 5 Grammys that year. Pretty awesome. One of her main songs was launched later on in her second album, 2006, B-Day, and her favorite song was Put a Ring on It, Birthday Girl. Well, one thing Beyonce was lacking now was love. And she soon found that. In 2008, she was married to rapper Jay-Z. Now, what a queen would do is get jewels. Like she said, you better put a ring on it. And as you can see right here, he did just that. What an awesome jewel for his queen. Beyonce wanted to prove she was not only just a singer, but she was an entertainer. So she launched an acting career. One of her first movies in 2002 was as Austin Powers, Foxy Cleopatra, and Goldmember. In 2006, Dreamgirls came about. Beyonce was pretty much the same thing as she was in Destiny's Child, the center of attention in Dreamgirls. She was the star solo performer within the group. She actually was nominated for a Golden Globes Award for Dreamgirls. Now, with all that success, there was a trying time in Beyonce's life. Around 2010 and 2011, the unthinkable happened. Beyonce had a miscarriage. This was, as she would say, one of the worst things that she has ever went through. She started using the time and those pains and sufferings to write more and more music. In 2011, on the MTV Awards, Beyonce made the ultimate announcement. Yes, 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 she was now pregnant. Mainly their lives were private, but this bundle of joy excited the whole entire world. Miss Blue Ivy Carter. Now, I don't want people to think that I'm just a Beyonce fan. I'm just wondering, does she deserve the title to be called Queen Bee? And to help me with that, I just want to present to you a couple of accolades. And I don't want to misspeak, so I'm going to read them off my paper. Throughout her career, streaming from 18 years, she sold over 118 million records as a solo artist, 60 million with Destiny's Child, and won over 20 Grammy Awards. She was nominated for several titles, and she has been named the most nominated woman in awards history. Such titles have been given as top certified artist in America during the 2000s, top radio songs artist of the decade, top female artist of the 2000s, artist of the millennium, and the top most influential people, all while being a devoted mother and wife. Now, when we talk about queen, what do you think that really means?